What's up? It's Texas Kingpin here, and I got my tag team partner, CryptiC, and I got the Burp on the mic here. How you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
Oh, I'm great because Zack Ryder tweeted our show, so we have officially made it.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. It feels good up here at the top. No, just play around. But Zack Ryder did tweet our show. That was awesome. It was really cool because he's legit. You were a fan of his before he's even like U.S. champ.
Yeah, for real. I like his story. You know, he kind of made himself be on TV, kind of, you know?
Yeah.
And not a lot of people get that opportunity.
Right. He really made it work for himself by just putting in the work online and stuff. And it got him that recognition and moved him up in the business enough to get that U.S. title shot. And so you've been a fan for a while. And yeah, he's legit. He's in the main roster. You know, He had the breakup with Mojo. That was kind of like the last thing we really saw from him. Mm-hmm. But so awesome for him to tweet the show. And he put a little story on his Instagram as well. What do you think about that, Burp?
That's pretty badass. I mean, how much better can it get? You're getting a WWE superstar talking about your show on Twitter where you have millions of followers. I mean, how do you top that? Zack Ryder.
Right.
Good guy right there.
Yeah, for sure. So, cool. Thanks to him, and hope he does well in the future. And I hope we do well in the future as well. Yeah. But let's get to this pro wrestling crate here. We got a new one. It's probably already behind with everybody else because we take a little while to get them because we're all the way down here in Texas. And it's sometimes coming out of Chicago. I think I've seen it come out of Europe as well. Yeah, and so, sometimes it takes some time to get to us, not to mention film a video and have that posted. So anybody who's actually subscribed has already gotten this and knows what's in it or follows anybody else. But if you stuck around to see our video of it, thank you. And thank you to Zack Ryder as well, because I know he's watching.
Yeah, absolutely. Subscribing to you, of course.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And we don't have Regal here today, and we wanted to have him because it's big in Japan.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
What a worst time for
the
him.
The worst one not to have Regal on. Cause
you went Anne Frank on us today, huh?
I don't even know what that reference means.
She was hiding from the Germans.
Oh yeah, but I was like, yeah, I guess that we're the Germans. Yeah, like, we're the bad guys. He's hiding from us. Okay.
Secret identity, German.
Oh my gosh, dude!
Oh, stop!
Awesome. Big Van Vader shirt.
Oh man,
how appropriate, right?
They make these crates for you, man.
Yeah, that is awesome. We've already talked about it on previous episodes about his untimely passing and deserving to be in the Hall of Fame. We hope he's put in there next year. But yeah, that sucks about him. He was an awesome superstar. He was, I think his son took over his Twitter channel. He's been very active on there. Apparently he's been getting tons of support from fans about his father, and it seems like he's soaking it up and loving it. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
To know that, it's not a bitter thing for him. Mm-hmm. And so I still follow Vader's Twitter channel, and so I get updates and stuff of, pictures he finds, nice things that fans say, stories that they tell him that, he didn't know about his father, and he shares that and relays it back also with everybody, all of the followers. So that's awesome. Check out what else we got here. I feel like I'm going to not know certain stuff, and we don't have Rio here who would know to correct us.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah. Okay, like this one right here. It looks awesome. I don't even know what it says. It's Ricochet. Ricochet. No. I just had to read it a little bit.
Yeah. I was going to say TNA. What's the thing with eights? Remember something with eights?
Oh, aces and eights.
Yeah. Regal would have been here. I'd been pissed at that joke and would hate me for a while.
Ricochet, also Prince Puma, and Lucha Underground, which is where I primarily know him as.
Yeah.
I knew he was Ricochet as well, but I definitely know his body of work with Lucha Underground as like my main knowledge about him.
Mm-hmm.
Which it's awesome. He was like their first champion.
Yeah, top guy in that company.
Yeah, he's really cool. You get a chance to watch any Lucha Underground?
I watched some of it. There's a channel I stumbled across because I'm a big horror fan, and they just happen to air a lot of horror movies on there. And I was like, "What is this?" Because friend Dustin was saying, "Man, they do some crazy stuff on this like movie kind of related stuff. They actually kill wrestlers."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's way more dramatic. It's like shot a lot more like a movie or
like for real.
A real sitcom. You know, to where there's production into the scenes instead of just a live shot of them in the back, like, oh, they run into a reporter, you know, like they're coming out of their dressing room right when the reporter's there, and oh, you just heard this and that, and yeah, that's what I think about that. WWE style, it's good, it's live kind of thing, but it's, you know,
crazy and out there too.
Yeah. The Lucha Undergrounds is way more like you're watching a Mortal Kombat movie, you know?
Like,
and so like sometimes there's like choreographed stuff you can tell like in the scenes, and their fight turns out to be real cool. It's not like a wrestling match at all, but it is a cool like scene moment of like some crazy Bruce Lee moonsault backflip you kick to their face, you know? Something that they wouldn't normally pull off, you know, in the heat of the moment in wrestling. But it is cool to see it back there in awesome production value. And El Rey Network has that, and it's awesome. One of my favorite promotions now.
Yeah, I think that's what helps it a lot, is because that's backed by Robert Rodriguez. So he has his hand in Lucha Underground, so that's where all the big production and stuff, I think, comes from.
Yeah, he's definitely still credited as a producer on there, so I wonder how much involvement he has in the product, because it's great. And yeah, they do off the wall stuff. You know, I had a friend over that was watching it, and like, you know, I love to show him wrestling because he doesn't really watch it much. And Dario Cueto captured a wrestler. He's like the boss, the Vince McMahon, and like he got one of his enemies, and it was a wrestler, and like he gets his thugs, and he's like, put him up downstairs in a cage next to my brother. You know, it's like, what the heck kind of story is this? Your brother is in a cage? Yeah. You're like locking up wrestlers at the promotion? Like, the stuff that happens is just so crazy. But I love it because why not, you know?
Yeah, for real.
I think Drago one time when he was leaving the arena, he took off like in a burst of flames like a dragon.
Oh yeah, he can fly.
Yeah, and Aerostar too.
Aerostar, yeah.
He's like a comet.
He's a spaceman.
Yeah. And so
he takes off in sparklers, though. And just little bitty fucking.
Yeah, and like if I was a kid still like watching it and still, you know, in the magic, you know, I would be like, why doesn't he just do that when off the top rope? Why doesn't he just breathe his fire on him? You know, like the production is awesome that they put this and so much work into the gimmicks and stuff like that. Another cool moment on there. We're getting way off topic, but my favorite moment from Lucha Underground is when Cage rips the belt, like the first belt that Prince Puma has. It's a cool looking belt, but it definitely didn't look up to other belts' qualities. Yeah. And so I was just like, oh, it's a cool looking belt. But when they had gotten the new one, like Brian Cage beat up Prince Puma, Ricochet, and like he just grabbed that belt and ripped it in half. And I was like, whoa, I've never seen anything like that. That was so cool. You know, and I don't know that there's like a brand new belt like backstage or anything like that. So I was just like, that was awesome, you know, like, okay, so let's move on. We got Bad Boy Tamatonga here, our micro brawler. He's pretty awesome. He's got the awesome face paint.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. I know Regal's, he would have loved that one. He's missing out on that. Other people, like, these are still, like, Americans, you know, kind of big in Japan, but they're not actually Japanese.
Right.
And so
I'm not familiar with that guy. I know the name, but I don't know him.
I don't know if he's like one of the original Bullet Club members. You know, we're kind of really like showing our cards here, but
yeah,
we're not that caught up on like New Japan, and you know our Ring of Honor we're a little bit behind on, but definitely stuff that we try to watch it every time we find it online, or not online but on TV. That's probably the thing, is we need to look it up online.
Yeah,
but
it's more available there for sure.
Yeah. But you know, we never do that with our TVs, like watch online on our TV as much. Yeah. And so like if it's not already an app, you know, I don't know, we don't really find it. But AJ Styles,
nice, making
an impact.
Oh, I should have had Regal read that. Oh, it just says AJ Styles. I thought that was Japanese writing. Whoops.
That's Old English.
Can you read Japanese?
Right. Nice. Kenny Omega pin.
Nice.
Oh, badass. That's probably one of the better pins.
Yeah. Are these socks?
Joey Ryan. You gotta try those on.
Put them on like right now. Like kick up my feet on here.
Either that or give them to me and I'll send them to Regal.
There you go. Steakhouse menu?
Oh, you gonna order?
Ribeiro Steakhouse?
What are we ordering? Oh.
Looks like we're ordering Yokozuna steak.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
How much is it?
4,900 yen.
Regal's gonna be proud of me. I'm pretty sure that means $49.
I have no idea on that one.
I'm correct with myself.
I'm not big in Japan. Well, I'm just big everywhere, but I'm not famous there. No. Awesome.
That's a nice picture, man.
That is definitely a great one for the collection.
Yeah.
We got his micro brawler in one of the last couple of, I think in our tag team crates. And so now we got an 8x10.
He had an appearance at All In, didn't he?
Yeah, he sure did. He came in on a big old motorcycle.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Wait, what?
At All In.
Animals at All In?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he came in on a motorcycle. It was really cool. So.
It's for like the pre-show or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's a show Regal was at. It was really good.
My dog, there's like a fly in here. My dog's going crazy. He's gonna like jump on us. All right. Well, last but not least, speaking of that tag team crate, I originally said we were gonna do like 300 subscribers, but I knocked it down to 100 because I just wanted to get it going, get those things given away. We have hit 100 subscribers. We're past that now, so we could do the giveaway. So I got these names here of the people who had entered. Nice. That's what hats are for. And I guess you should see. It's not that many, but there's a few here. And yeah.
What happened, people? What happened?
Yeah. Well, so now it's like awesome for these guys. They're gonna have a way better chance at getting one of those items. So do you want to pick a name out of there? And we're going to pick two of them out of there, and I guess the first one to contact me gets their choice between Razor or HBK from WrestleMania.
Ooh.
Yeah. Nice.
It's a race to the finish line.
Yeah, I wish I had those out here right now. Here's the HBK.
And WrestleMania 12.
And Razor is.
You gotta find.
I think he's in the bag.
You gotta get that one. You gotta show what the people what they're up against here. Which one they should go for.
Nice. There you go. He's got it.
Oh, look at that.
All right. So you want to pick the first name, and I guess I'll pick the second.
Who's going to be the winner? Winner gets the first. Well, whoever gets there first gets the choice.
Yeah. The most dedicated subscriber.
First name we got is Monkey Boy.
Monkey Boy. That's awesome. All right. I think he was one of the first. Well, there's not that many comments, so I don't know. One of the first. He was one of the only comments.
Yeah.
All right, and I got
who's the big second winner?
the Andrew Lassell is who I got.
Lassell.
So contact me on YouTube, and I'll just verify that it was you. And first one, I guess both of you can contact with your preference of first and second, which you would prefer, Sean or Razor. And the first one to contact me will get their choice. And hopefully it works out. Maybe one person wants Sean more than the other one, and the other one person wants Razor. So I hope it works out for them. So that's 2 free pop giveaways. Their chances were they had a
pretty good one this time.
Higher than 10% chance, I think, of winning. Yeah. So
are you doing a Scott Steiner thing? Like I'm starting to hear.
Yeah, it's let me think.
Yeah.
It's got a 10% chance.
Yeah.
And you already know. I'm sorry, I'll get carried away. I love that. Steiner math.
Shall we also announce the other winner?
Get my bags. All right, last but not least, because we're all dressed up here still. But underneath, like Superman, I got LJN. And you got, oh God, look at this guy. Go sit down.
Photobomb by the dog.
He wants one of those shirts.
Yeah. LJN, we got LJN and Filmation here. Mike's Dead Formats, go on there, and they have trademarks to these logos. Also Migo Corporation, and which is starting up again. And so you can find that on Facebook and Instagram, Mike's Dead Formats. You get these shirts and other ones like it. And yeah, check them out. A lot of cool shirts, all different colors, bunch of different logos. Yeah. So pretty cool box here. A lot of cool stuff. Big in Japan. Fans of a lot of these guys here. And
well, before you close out, are we going to announce the winner of the 1-2-3 kid?
Oh yeah, you did the drawing for that.
So I'll point that out that we had a giveaway for a WWF Hasbro 1-2-3 kid action figure, and we were looking for entries on Facebook, which we got, and we're just going to need the winner to contact Texas King Pig on YouTube, and the winner of that amazing figure, let me tell you, it goes for $200 on eBay, so this is no cheap prize. The winner A is actually Ian Cummins, a subscriber of Texas King Pig. You are the winner of the 1-2-3 kid action figure, so you can contact King Pig for the details on how to claim your prize.
Nice. Yes, so Andrew Lassell, Monkey Boy, Ian Cummins. Contact me. Yeah, I'm like, I was going to say call me first. I'm like, call me? No, contact me on YouTube.
What's your number?
Yeah. Contact me on YouTube, and we'll get those shipped out to you right away. All right, so congratulations to them. So that's it for me this time. Texas King Pig, CryptiC, CyniC, the Burp, and we'll catch you next time. A little bit different today. We got a Superman crate from World's Finest, the collection. What's that about?